Welcome, my lovely viewers, to another beautiful episode. And today we'll be talking about the man who is arguably one of the best to have ever graced club football. One of the best to ever do it in EPL. No other person than Pep Guardiola, the Spanish master, the Spanish genius. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, and let's dive into the analysis properly. Now, Pep Guardiola is arguably the best coach to have ever done it in club football. From his beginning at Barcelona, he did fantastically well. Every competition he played in, he has won it. One of the most complete, in fact, the most complete coach in the world football is Pep Guardiola, despite not going into national team. But everything that has got to do with club football, he revolutionized club football, playing from the back, tiki-taka, because football generally was about scoring goals, but he revolutionized how goals were being scored. You take possession, you conquer the team, you own the team, and then you take the ball to the opponent, break them down first. And he had the likes of Xavi, Iniesta, and Messi to help him actualize this. He had the best of best. He had Neymar. He had the Villa. They were fantastic teams. They dominated everybody. From 2008 Champions League final, they dominated Manchester United. Manchester United came into that game. He dominated Sir Alex Ferguson in that final. Showed him pure dominance. He has won every competition he has virtually played in. Now he left, he went to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, he won almost everything, but he didn't win the Champions League. Then he came to EPL, where he exercised his dominance. What we usually know about EPL teams is cross and nod, shoot, but he came into EPL, changed the way people saw football. Started playing from the back. Now, almost every team are playing from the back. Imagine Burnley was playing from the back via Vincent Kompany. Every club wants to start from the back. Everybody wants to play the basics. And he is a successful coach in the sense that he didn't only win trophies, he made impact in the life of coaches. Today we have a coach like Vincent Kompany, we have Luis Enrique, we have Mikel Arteta, Zomaresca. These are his boys. Numerous players that he has direct and indirect impact on. A lot of persons now mirror Pep Guardiola. He brought in the first nine. When he saw that the first nine wasn't working again, he left first. He's just a force to reckon with when it comes to club football. Now look at how many trophies he has won in the space of 10 years. In EPL. In EPL, he won 20 trophies in 10 years. That is averagely 2 trophies per season. I'm not sure anybody can equal that record in EPL. In respect to Sir Alex Ferguson, he's the greatest to have ever done it before Pep. But arguably, Pep Guardiola, in the span of 10 years, is the best coach to have ever done it in EPL. Do you know what it means to win the EPL back-to-back for 4 seasons? Almost turn the EPL to a farm. How do you play in a season you get 100 points? That is almost impossible. This man understands the business. When it comes to January, I've said it before in a couple of my videos, when it comes to January, he makes sure that he beats almost everybody to the end of May. He goes almost 15 to 18 match, all wins, straight wins. That is genius. He has eyes for the big players. You might want to say he's always buying the best of best. Yes, but we are seeing coaches that are spend so much, yet their talent ID is very poor. A perfect example is Arne Slot of Liverpool, spent over £500 million, yet could not identify the necessary players for a proper rebuild. So there's something spectacular about Pep Guardiola that needs to be studied. He is the greatest to have ever done it. When it comes to club football, Pep Guardiola is the best. Enough respect to Sir Alex Ferguson, but Pep Guardiola, as a rival fan, I'm an Arsenal fan, I will tell you that he traumatized me for 3 seasons. He traumatized me when, at a point in time, I made a post on X. Can't Pep Guardiola just allow Arteta win 1 trophy? But I'm so glad, I'm so happy. He's leaving the stage for his boy. Now, he has already named his successor, Enzo Maresca, which is also his boy. But we already know there's an more experienced boy, Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta is the next person in line All you need to do, Mikel Arteta, is to win the EPL and win the Champions League and start dominating from where Pep Guardiola, your boss, left it off. At a point in time, we were thinking Pep Guardiola wasn't going to leave. He wasn't going to stop because his dominance was crazy. This season, he didn't have a fantastic season, and yet he's still open to winning a treble. They have already secured 2 trophies, and if Arsenal do not clinch the trophy on the last day, Man City fail to win today, then the league is off. The treble is no longer visible. But if he wins today, there's still a chance of him mathematically winning a treble in arguably one of his worst seasons as a Premiership manager. He has gone with 2 trophies and hopefully to get another one. But we pray it doesn't happen that way. Bournemouth, you have to do something. This man has terrorized me enough. He has terrorized me enough. It is time for him to leave. Now he wants to leave. Let him leave with a double. He has terrorized me enough. Don't say enough about what he did to Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool fans. Liverpool would get over 90 points. Yet they will not win the league. Where does that happen? Where does that happen? Where else can it happen? Except against Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola was a master planner, a genius. The man understood football. He had the best of players, no doubt, but the man understood football. He knows how to use every player. And if you do not play to his tune, he pushes you away because he wants to achieve results. This man is a go-getter. He's a go-getter. He's so smart. He's an excellent man. Because show me which other club coach has achieved this number of silverware in his lifespan. He has played for, how long has he played? Check the number of trophies he has won against the time he has played. He barely goes a season trophyless. He barely goes a season trophy. He must make sure to win something. That is how you put your name in the history book. That's how today Pep Guardiola arguably is one of the best. He's the best coach to ever do it in club football. I doff my hat for him. He's a very fantastic coach. Club football might not see anything like Guardiola Pep if he stops coaching today. It will take a very long time for anybody to equal his records. The records are there, the numbers are there. The players that has played under him exceptionally well. No, the man is a fantastic coach. Fantastic coach. A very good coach. A very good coach to emulate. Yes, that's why we are urging Mikel Arteta to emulate Pep Guardiola. Dominate the league. Just like he has given us Maresca. A lot of persons are saying, why should he be Maresca? Maresca is a fantastic coach. Despite that he was dropped by Chelsea. With that inexperienced Chelsea team, yet he had the Conference League and he had the Club World Cup. 2 trophies already to his name. That is something fantastic. But as an Arsenal fan, I would want Man City to employ someone Mikel Arteta can always beat. Yes, because it is time for Mikel Arteta to assume the office of a great manager. How do you do that? By winning EPL, by winning the UCL, by dominating the league. Just like if you look at what Arsenal did earlier this season, the first phase of this season, Arsenal made sure that you will find it very difficult to score against Arsenal. Yes, Mikel Arteta set up his team in a way that you can barely score them. That is dominance. That is dominance. And that is where Mikel Arteta should step into the shoe of Guardiola Pep. I know the shoe of Guardiola Pep is so very heavy to fill in, but you're his boy. You must have learned a thing or two from him. I know Arsenal had a mentality issue, which you have already worked on. But Arsenal is a very good ground for you to become a legend, to become a club legend, to become an EPL great. Arsenal is a very good ground for you to do that. Because the Kroenkes are now backing him up, just like he has already been promised £300 million to recoup and rebuild and reinforce his team. An already almost perfect team is set for another rebuild. It's set for an upgrade. That is a very good team for you to go on with. So all he needs to do this season is just to win the EPL and win the Champions League. And then Europe is now his. Europe now becomes his because he already has a game plan and a style, a strategy that other fans are really scared of. Look at today. PSG are already training on how to stop Gabriel Magalhaes. Because everybody knows it that when you want to play Arsenal, you have to be ready for the set piece. And when you're so concentrated on the set piece, just like Atletico Madrid was so concentrated on the set piece, Bayer Leverkusen were so concentrated on the set piece. Arteta's boy and his boys had other plans. So PSG keep concentrating on the set piece while Arteta has other plans, cooks up other plans on how to destroy and win you in the Champions League. Now, this is an appreciation post for Pep Guardiola. For all you have done in club football, we appreciate you. I'm a football analyst. As much as a football fan, as much as an Arsenal fan, I would always say the truth. Pep Guardiola, you deserve the flower. Let's give Pep Guardiola his flower. Now he's still alive. Now he can still smell it. Now he can still receive the accolades. Let's give Pep Guardiola his flowers. I think he's the coach of the decade. He's the coach of the decade. He's a fantastic coach. The beautiful part about him is, if you look at the number of people that have come under him, a lot of fantastic coaches that are taking over the world football today were all his boys, were at a point in time affiliated or associated with him. That is how you know a good father. When he's stepping out, he's leaving his branches. That's how you know a very good man. That's how you know an excellent coach. He leaves his branches. Just like Arsene Wenger, you have his boys. When they discuss football, you know that these people were well tutored. But we cannot say same about Sir Alex Ferguson. Just Carrick. Only Michael Carrick that is averagely doing well amongst Alex Ferguson's boys. The rest were woeful. Gary Neville is a failure of a coach. Wayne Rooney is a failure of a coach. But when Arteta and Wilshere doing very well, Patrick Vieira wasn't also a bad coach. Thierry Henry did also well. But this is all about Pep Guardiola, the Spanish master. As you buy out from EPL, I'm very happy you're buying out from EPL, giving Mikel Arteta the time to do what he needs to do. Because, like they say, there can't be two captains in a ship. One has to bow out. And I'm very happy he's buying out the same time Mikel Arteta is winning the EPL. The same time Mikel Arteta is winning his first major trophy, his master is buying out. So, thank you, Guardiola Pep, for allowing your boy to do the next, to take over from where you stopped. Thank you, and we love you. As you go into your retirement, go and rest. You have done noble. You have done great. You are truly a champion. You are truly a champion. One to reckon with, one to emulate. Great coach. Thank you, Guardiola Pep, for all you did for football. God bless you. And for my viewers, what do you think about Guardiola Pep? Drop that comment in the comment section about Guardiola Pep. Something he has done. Has he traumatized you? Has he made you happy? Has he made your childhood very fun? How has he affected your childhood? Is it fun? Or has he made you cry? He made me cry. He made so many of Liverpool fans cry. But I also have my perks where I appreciate him as a very fantastic coach. Come on, if you are not subscribed, please do well to subscribe. And remember that I love you. God bless you.